Ramone, Bob. Both of y'all liked a tweet of mine earlier in the week, but I'm just gonna say it on video too on the channel. Thank you. A big reason why I became a content creator was because on the 100th year anniversary of the Negro Leagues being, a thing in 2020, I saw that, nothing was put out there as far as, looking to honor that thing. But little did I know, and which I later come to learn, you guys have been working on this for years. And the first piece of real content creation I really had was the Black Excellence series over on Twitter. Sorry, not Twitter, over on Twitch. And, I just put together some black players on one team in Kansas City and, just ran a season and a postseason with them over like a 2 week span. Um, Over the next couple of years, whether it's been on this channel or State of the Franchise Sports, when I had all my sports stuff and my sports gaming stuff over there, I brought it over here. And honestly, I almost wasn't going to purchase 23, but I feel like I absolutely have to. Matter of fact, I'm putting in the pre order right now. Again, thank you. Thank you. I don't wear this Larry Doby shirt for no reason. I did go to Cleveland last summer and I just had to get it. I'm absolutely excited to see what storylines is, whether it's just a standalone mode. For those of you that play Diamond Dynasty, we still don't know if there will be actual cards of these players. I'm leaning towards probably not, just because probably more so the historical aspect. They want to keep that in probably its own separate mode. Uh, these players might be in the free agency pool in an offline thing, so maybe you might be able to play with them in franchise. I might do something around those lines. We'll see. But again, I just want to put it in word, put it on wax. Thank you. Um, I felt you, Ramone, when you was getting ready to cry. As a matter of fact, when I first heard this announcement, I legitimately cried. Um, Tears of joy, really. The Negro League story over the next couple years. I think they might have made a very small hint that it might be over maybe 5 years at minimum. We're getting 8 players now. Maybe we get 10 next year or 15 or something like that, because there are a ton of players in which, whose stories need to be told. You know, I read up on it. I'm not just saying this for the sake of views. I'm saying this because I really feel this. I really believe this. I am about the Negro Leagues. Okay. I've yet to actually go to the museum. COVID hit. Hadn't been able to get out there. Might be able to get out there maybe this coming year. More likely, probably next year. I, I'm just at a loss for words, man. But it's great. It's great. I've been listening to Bob Kendrick for the past year or so on Black Diamonds. It's a podcast. I usually listen to it on Google Podcasts. And believe me when I tell you, he tells a ton of stories about all these players and then some. It is phenomenal listening. Believe me when I tell you, you need to listen to it. Um, I was a little afraid this might be something integrated in the game, but it'd be kind of a, hey, here's some players, yada yada. Because in MLB 10, Satchel Paige is in the game, but there's no mention of his playing career or anything like that. Again, that was an early iteration of the show. They put him in like a golden era type team, and yeah, not much was mentioned of it. So it makes sense for them to you know, take their time, really not only put their creative liberties on this type of mode, but also look at the historical, the stadiums. I thought we'd get like Rickwood Field. I didn't play in the Black Excellence Tournament in that stadium for no reason. It's still an active stadium at this point. Bush, I love the fact they got Bush. I think that's the last place they actually played a real Negro Leagues game. Not exactly sure. I'd have to really look at wherever I found the information from. But yeah, I'm just excited, man. Still not sure what I'm gonna do for 23 as far as content is concerned. It's franchise. Maybe I'll include some of those players. We never know. All right. I'll let y'all later. Peace.